and welcome to Business 300. My name is Philip Kulenshoff, and this is 300 Seconds About Business. We're all a busy people, so I have 5 minutes or less to get my point across. I'll be talking about business for the next 5 minutes. If you'd like, you can listen in. The question on the dock for this time is this: what is the main focus a business owner must have in his business? The answer is a simple one. So simple, in fact, that it simply gets overlooked too much of the time. It gets overlooked because a business owner does have to be focused on all of the things. How is my cash balance doing? Why do we keep having rework? Are customers paying on time? What is the best way for me to train new hires? How do I get sales to not stagnate? On and on it goes. So much to do, so little time. As a business owner, undivided attention is not for you, right? Maybe in the next life. While living under the sun, a multifaceted attention span is basically a job requirement for the business owner. But what was it that ignited your business into a flame? If you brush away all of the sand that settled from the storm, what is revealed under all of the havoc? The message I try to communicate over and over on this platform is that what makes a business into a business is one thing, and one thing only: a customer. All of the other functions in the business come as a result of having a customer. Without a customer, you have no business. You have a customer, you have a business. When a business owner loses sight of serving his customer, he puts his entire business at risk. When he becomes more internally focused in such a way as to seek his own benefit first, he puts his entire business at risk. The essence of a business is a customer. But with the multifaceted responsibilities that a business owner has to manage, that essence is too frequently taken for granted. There's a risk, a big one actually, that gets realized all of the time when the business owner assumes that his customers will continue to buy from him. It was working before, it'll keep working, so we can leave it alone. But what was it that attracted a customer to buy from you in the first place? Was it your streamlined processes, your orderly financial statements, your brilliant administrative policies? Sure, in some sense, those things play a role in your deliverable, but what convinced the prospect to become your customer was the promise and delivery of value. Value. The prospect saw value in what you were offering to them, and so they decided to capitalize on it and become your customer. They gave you the money you were asking for in exchange for the value you were offering. The fundamental focus for the business owner is his value offering, the product, the service. If the customer is a requirement to have a business, the value offering is a necessity to have a customer. The fundamental focus that a business owner cannot forgo is his business's value offering. Actually, all the other functions in his business must revolve around the value he's offering to his customers. It's when the business functions lose this focus that they drift into irrelevance. The business does not exist for the sake of making parts or counting beans. A business exists to provide value to a customer. That value is created with the strategy function. Understanding, creating, and adjusting the value offering is what business strategy is for. The value is promoted with the sales and marketing function. The job of the salesman is to attract attention to the business's value proposition and transition non-customers into customers. The value is delivered with the operations function. The promises you make to your customers are fulfilled in the operations role. The value is managed with the administration function. The more customers, the more employees, the more products, the more administration. And the value is analyzed and transitioned into insight with the finance function. Financial insight is there for the business owner to understand what his customers are telling him about his value offering. It's when these functions are turned inward and become their own end that the focus of the business dilutes and drifts. But when each function is driven by the fundamental focus of providing value for the customer, that the business stays focused on what matters most. A business needs a customer. A customer comes for value.